What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Matt here, and I have another special project for you today. Today I'm going to be laying a landscape bed out, and we're going to plant an evergreen shrub shade to shade this fence and give the neighbors some privacy from the other neighbors. So let me flip the camera around and kind of show you what I've got going on here. So we've already currently kind of laid the bed out, and the homeowner painted a line on what they wanted, but let's go back down through here and paint this line once again. So I like to leave a curved line like that, so if you want to think of the homeowner or the mowing service, whatever they do, they're going to mow right down through here and continue right around this bed. So you kind of want to keep the beds laid out to where that they can lawn mow these things and not have a problem, because a lot of times you'll see it curved right into a fence or right into a driveway, and it makes it hard to clip that little corner, and then your turf grass ends up not looking very well. So the next step is going to be to dig a V-notch all the way around this landscape bed before we mow this grass down real low and kill it. So I've already started digging the V-notch just to show the homeowner what we're going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my super heavy Wolverine shovel here, and I'm going to notch it in this way, and then come back around, notch it in this way, and then I'm gonna pull out that little piece of dirt and sod right there, and it's gonna make a notch all the way around the landscape bed that we can run the landscape fabric over into, and the mulch will pour over in there like a little trough, and that way you can run down through there with your weed eater and you can edge this with the perfect edge always, and it's not just your mulch spilling out in the yard like a typical landscape bed. I've went down through here and dug a V-notch a little ways, and you should just be able to grab this grass right here and just pull it straight out. This should not be a hard task, and if it's not perfect, you go back down through there and you just lightly tamp it in again, and then you can brush that dirt down and just get it out by hand, or have somebody going behind you with a little spade doing that and cleaning out that trench, and it'll be perfect every time. And this right here will get rolled over with the landscape cloth, and once it gets moist and the plants are in there, so you don't need to worry about that. I've got the V-notch completely cut. It's not 100% perfect, but I'll take the string trimmer and cut a perfect straight line down through there, and you'll never know the difference. What's up, guys? It's the next day. You saw me yesterday get the landscape bed cut out. The homeowner mowed all the grass down on it. So now we're out here at the nursery. I'm gonna spin you around and show you all this stuff, but this place is ridiculous. Everything you can think of is here, and we are gonna hand pick the plants for our privacy screen right now. Right now we're gonna get 5 emerald green arborvitaes. So I'm gonna pull around there. These are brand new, fresh off the truck. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit better look of what we've got out here, but I'm just showing you just a little bit of what you're seeing out here. And there's so much ridiculous trees and everything. Look at all these 5 to 6 foot emerald green arborvitaes. There's so many to pick from. There has to be thousands right here. These were all potted up Monday and set out from here, so we get to pick from the best of the species. All kinds of other stuff, junipers, cryptomerias, northern spires. There's just a ridiculous amount of stuff out here, and I'm gonna take y'all around and show y'all even more. We've got a special large crepe myrtle that we're picking out over here, and some other small ornamentals. Guys, I want you to look at all of these plants. These things are so ridiculous. There's your Arizona cypress right here. Here's some cypress gold riders, maybe a false cypress, I don't know. I don't know everything about these things, but I know quite a bit. You got your sky pencil hollies, not one of my favorites. Look at these are so beautiful right here. Oh man, those are so nice. Right over there we have so many like blue deodar cedars. Let's get back through there. Let's see if we can squeeze right through under here. Oh, we've got tons of deodar cedars here. Let me show you this one right here. This feeling blue. Oh my gosh, I've got to get one of these at my house. But look at this thing. It's grafted up on a stand and it weeps over. When those get a little bit more mature, they are just so beautiful. Check those out. There it is right there. Feeling blue deodar cedar. So nice. More Arizona cypress. We've got tons of Japanese maple trees, uprights. We've got them on the other side of the nursery over here that are dissectums, lots of tamukiyamas, spring delights, and other things like that. Anyways, this place just has so much great stuff. And next I'm gonna take you up on the hill. Look at all these upright trees. Any upright tree that you can think of, they've probably got one or have had one or are getting one. Down here, these are like a crepe myrtle. This is probably like a crepe myrtle bush type right here. We've got some gold type arborvitaes over here. I'm gonna take you up on this hill and show you these drift roses and knockout roses before we go across the creek and look at the perennials and other stuff. I want you to take a look behind me right now, and this whole area, this whole hillside up here is full of knockout roses and drift roses. So we're gonna start down here, and I'm just gonna pan you across here. Look at all this stuff. We've got like a million of them over here. Anything from red, pink, yellow, purple, blue, and then over here we've got every kind of juniper you can ever think. All our junipers are over here. Blue rug juniper, bigger junipers, blue star junipers. I don't know the name of the junipers. I'm just making up names of junipers. And then everything with the purple right here is the drift roses. And then all the containers with the green are the knockout roses. All right guys, we're over here on the other side of the creek. You just saw a shot of the perennials, and here we have like a ton of gold mops. I'm not sure what those are. I'm sorry, I'm not sure. But anyways, there's something. These are the vintage gold right here. Lots of gold mops, a lot more stuff over here. Fire Chief arborvitaes. Over in the woods we got hostas, other shade plants. We're not going to be going over there today, but man, there are billions, maybe not billions, but there's millions of plants here at this place. It's so ridiculous. So we're going to grab some of these gold mops over there, and then we got to get loaded up and we're going to head back to the job. We've been to the nursery. We've got all these plants, got them lined out here just like the customer wanted. Here's our arborvitaes, our golden globes. I'll go over it, what each plant is, and then we also picked up this beautiful blue spruce right here, and we're gonna put it outside the fence. Let us get to the next step, which is gonna be putting the landscape cloth down. So we've got all the landscape cloth down now, and this is a thicker felt type material. It's like a 6 mil geotextile cloth that we get up here at our local Site One, or at the co-op is where we got this one. It's just a thicker material, holds in good moisture, and it's what I prefer to use. It doesn't deteriorate or rot. So we've got it in with ground stakes, and now we're going to take our tape measure and lay out where these plants are going, and we will cut circles and dig out the material. I want to give you a little update here. We've got all the arborvitaes planted behind us. We've got the crepe myrtle planted. We've got the coral drift rose planted. I'll give you a little close-up of this. And I wanted to show you exactly how we're planting these and how I'm digging the hole and everything for these conifers. So this is a golden globe arborvitae right here, and we mostly have a clay-based soil. So we're gonna dig a bigger round hole and a deeper hole, and then we're gonna use these pine bark nuggets right here to put in the bottom of the hole, and we'll fill the bottom of the hole up with that. Then we will take the plant out, plant it in the top and position it, and we will fill the rest in around it with a soil conditioner which is a pine fines and stuff, and those are inexpensive bagged stuff that you can buy at any of your box stores. And this is going to allow for sufficient drainage, and it will allow the roots to go down to the water instead of the water sitting on the roots, because most of these plants right here do not like wet feet. And we also plant them a little bit out of the ground because we'll have about a 3 or so inch mulch base around these, and our watering system will be able to water them and keep them super wet. So stay tuned, guys. I'll show you the finished product when we're done here in just a little bit. We are done for the day. It's blazing out here, and I've had enough hole digging today, but just wanted to show you everything. Right now we've just got the water hose hooked up to our drip system, and it will actually come over here to another landscape bed and go up there. We're going to put a super nice Japanese maple once we knock that knob down, plumb in a faucet here, and everything will run to the hose bib there. This is just a simple Rainbird brand, Mr. Dripper, whatever you buy at Lowe's and Home Depot, 1/2 inch line, 1/4 inch line, and the umbrella heads is what I like to use right here. I'll show that to you before we end off here. But so we've got our drift rose, we've got some arborvitaes, some golden globes. She doesn't know if she wants to put those globosinanas in the ground or not, but there's a beautiful crepe myrtle tree there. This guy's going to get a little bit taller and umbrella out, going to be beautiful. See, we've got our landscape cloth draped over into our V-notch, so our hardwood mulch will go right over there, and you can easily edge right along here with your string trimmer. I'm sure I'll post more videos of more projects to come, but I just wanted to end it here. Let me turn the watering system on and show that to you real quick, and that'll be the end of the video. As promised, I told you that I would show you how this watering system works before we end this video. So I took me a little break, got me some water, and now I turn the water on these plants. So let me show you how these heads work right here really quick. There's 2 different heads down here because I ran out of one. I'll show you both of them. Okay, so right here, we're going to start out right here with the pressure regulator. This is a 50 psi pressure regulator that the hose is connected to. Normally this would be hooked up to your hose bib, but that'll be once we hook it over here. And then we've got the faucet deal right here that just screws onto that. So these right here, they just poke in there. There's a tool that'll poke that hole. And then this is just like a rubberized type line. This is more of a plastic poly line. This one's a little bit more rubbery. So right here's one type of head. You can see how it comes out. And my favorite thing about them is you can turn them off, or you can turn them on with more or less water depending on what type plant you have for it going into. So we'll turn it on like that. Let's check out the one on this arborvitae right here. I think this is a different kind. Okay, where is it? So it's the same kind as well. So this one is another different kind. This one's pretty cool too. It doesn't spray a ton, but it's also adjustable. And I like using these on the base of a plant because, like I said, you can turn it up and down depending on what plant you are watering, and you might have to adjust it. Like on daylilies don't like a lot of water, so once they get good and established, they don't need as much water in our climate here because it starts raining a lot, and the daylilies will get wet feet and it'll start rotting them out. So okay, let's look under this one right here. Let's see here. Here's the one. Now this is my favorite. It's called an umbrella head. And I usually turn them on just about like this right here. This is my favorite one to use though, because it can actually spray out to a broader area, or it can turn down almost to nothing. So same here with the umbrella head. Let's check this one. Same there. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment if you feel the need to, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I
We'll see you in the next video.